Om Sri Swamiye Saranamayappa.
Hello everyone. Namaste. Welcome to Nath Astrology, a scientific roadmap of life through Vedic astrology. My name is Harish. Today, I am bringing you the roadmap for the next possible 1 year, 25 to 26. Why 25-26? 25-26 sees the transit of four major planets. So, what should be your roadmap for the next 10 to 12 months is what we would be discussing here. So, if the period is really good, how should you capitalize on the same? If it is slightly giving you challenges, how can you take measures to overcome the same and give you a better roadmap? That is what we would be really looking at. And what are the areas that we would be covering? We would be looking at multiple facets: career, money, family, health, children, marriage. All these facets would be considered to give you the best of the advice for the next 10 to 12 months, that is 25 to 26. Right? So, as I told you, there are four major planet transits that either has happened or would be happening in the near future in the coming year. Right? So, what are the major planets that are transited? So, one is the largest planet, Shani or Saturn, right? So, Shani or Saturn takes 2.5 years to travel through one Rashi to the next one, right? So, overall, it takes like 30 years, approximately 30 years to go a full circle from Mesha to Meena, right? So, that is a period it takes across the 12 Rashis that is there. The next one is Brihaspati or Guru, which transits every 1 year, right? So it takes approximately 12 years to go the full circle around the sun. The other two planets, although are many times called conjoined because they are called to be the head and the tail of the same demon, Rahu and Ketu, right? So they have a slight difference when it considered versus Shani or Guru. They only travel anti-clockwise. They transit in every 18 months, 1.5 years from one Rashi to another. That's one sign to another. So it takes almost 18 years for them to complete the full circle. Instead of going Mesha, Rishabha, and so on, it would go Mesha, Meena, etc. Right? It would go the anti-clockwise way. Because these are the four major planets, and the other planets like Sun, which take transits every month, Moon, which transits every 2.5 days, and say Venus or Mars, which takes transits again close to 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months. The impact of those planets would be lesser in the daily lives, while these four planets will have the largest impact when it comes to transits from one Rashi to another. But please be mindful that your Janam Kundli, that is the horoscope that has been written while you were born or based on your date of birth, the time of birth, and the place of birth, would give you the best of the advice that considers to be the 90 percentage of what you would be and how you would be. The 10 percentage of the other 10 percentage is determined by the transits that we are going to talk right now, right? So first let's consider Shani. Shani or Saturn has already transited on 29th March from Kumbh Rashi to Meen Rashi, that is Aquarius to Pisces, right? So Meen Rashi is the Rashi of Guru or Brihaspati. That means there is always a goodness when Shani comes to Pisces as a Rashi or Meen as a Rashi. The next planet is Brihaspati or Guru, who would be transiting on the 15th of May, right? He would be going from Vrishabh Rashi to Mithun Rashi, that is from Taurus to Gemini, right? So, who is the Lord of Mithun Rashi or Gemini? The Lord is Buddha. So Buddha is the lord of all studies, education, higher studies, etc. And Guru or Brihaspati would be coming in there, which means that there will be a lot of emphasis in the world about higher studies and overall education as such. Rahu and Ketu would be transiting on the same day, which is on 19th of May, because they are part of the same, demon, as I said. So 19th of May, Rahu would be moving from Meen Rashi to Kumbh Rashi, that is Pisces to Aquarius. So it will take the position of Shani, what it was before, and that Rashi, Kumbh Rashi, is the Lord is Shani itself. So Rahu comes to the place of Shani. So that brings in a certain kind of challenges, negativity to the overall world. Ketu, as I said, will move from Kanya Rashi to Singh Rashi, or from Virgo to Leo as such, right? So Sun is the lord of Singh Rashi or Leo, and Ketu would be coming there, which means that a lot of emphasis on spirituality. There could be more, temples. There could be a lot of discussions on temples, etc. That would be starting. So these are the four major transits that would be happening in the coming months, or Sani for that matter has already happened. So I would be analyzing each of the Rashi, starting from Mesha to Meena. That means from Aries to Pisces as such in the zodiac signs. And I would be giving you exact roadmap predictions for each of the Rashi, each of the sign, to give you what needs to be done in the next 10 to 12 months, in the next 1 year, 25, 26. There is a lot of research and time that I have put into in bringing you such videos. It would be really appreciated if you could subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon and press all, which would ensure that all the videos that I am uploading would come to you directly. If you like these videos, please like it, share it with your friends, and please leave your comments, which I would be able to come back to you with the suggestions or replies that is required for. Now, let us go through the Rashis from Mesha or Aries and go till Meena or Pisces. Let's start. Meen Rashi or Pisces. Let me start by saying that you would actually go through a very tough time in the coming 1 year or even a little bit longer than that. The reason for that is that Shani or Saturn has moved into your first house. See, when it comes to Shani as a planet, right? So Shani is maximum challenging when it occupies the first house or the eighth house. It's called the Janam Shani when it comes to the first house, or Ashtam Shani when it comes to the eighth house. That is where the maximum challenges or problems are given to the person when Shani comes to that positions. And that is what is happening for Meenam at this point of time. Shani has transitioned to your first house on the 29th of March. As you know, your Sade Sati had started 2.5 years back, since 2023, and the challenges are getting heightened at this point of time. Where are the main challenges that is going to happen? The primary part there where you are going to face problems is at your workplace. Shani is aspecting your 10th house, which means that your struggles at workplace will heighten during this period of time. You might have fallouts with your bosses. You might have you might lose respect from your peers and subordinates, and you might just get into unnecessary quarrels and altercations when you are at your workplace, right? So this could also be a time when there could be sudden changes that could come your way, especially from a work perspective. If you ask me, is it going to really negatively impact me in the long run? Might not be. But at the short term period, it might negatively impact you. Shani is also aspecting your third house, which will mean that your decision making capacity might come down significantly, right? You might be confused. You might have a lot of thoughts running through your mind, and you might not be ready to listen to others to give you the right opinion. Another area where there could be challenges is at your family, where since Shani is aspecting your seventh house represents partners, right? So that is where you might be getting into quarrels. The wife might be telling the husband, or the husband might be telling the wife that you are not spending enough time with the partner, you are not giving quality family time, you are not looking after the children, which means that unnecessary quarrels. You might be already bogged down by the problems that might be happening at your workplace, and this problems translates to your work, your family as well, and it will be additional pain on your shoulders. So three areas that you need to be careful about is at your workplace, lilo, family. Try to spend some quality time with your family. Try to avoid quarrels. One good light that is going to happen during this period of time is Brihaspati, Jupiter, or Guru moving into your fourth house. Right? Fourth house means it is the house of property, or house, or like vehicles and all those, right? It could also depict your mother's health. So your mother's health might improve during that at this point of time from what it was earlier, and there are chances that you could look at getting your house maintained in a better way. You could paint your house, get your vehicle repaired, because Guru is also aspecting the 12th house, which is going to be increasing your expenses, right? So try to make it positive expenses by doing slight altercations to your house, vehicle, etc. Guru aspecting your 8th house is good. Whatever problems that you had in terms of health might slightly reduce at this point of time. Rahu is moving into your 12th house, and Ketu onto your 6th house on the 19th of May. 12th house Rahu can bring you a little bit of challenges when it comes to travel. You might be getting very tired because of travel. Guru aspecting there also indicates the same. So that is in cards during this point of time, and Ketu getting into your sixth house, which means that there could be aspects in terms of health that you need to be mindful about, especially mental health, right? Ketu affects the mental health as such, and sixth house is the Rinu Rog Stan. That means it affects the health in a negative way. So please be mindful about these things. On an overall, as I said, it is going to be a challenging period, but don't worry about that, right? Like, if you know that it is a challenging period, you might be able to take measures accordingly. If you know that there is going to be heavy rains coming in like 4 or 5 days around the corner, then you will be prepared to take umbrellas, raincoats, etc., right? The same way, be prepared for that. Lie low at your office, remove your ego out of your office as well as at your family. Ensure that you talk to your mentors, your elders, your teachers, to ensure that you have the right decision making capacity. And as I told you, try to convert your expenses toward good expenses, which can improve your quality of life when it comes to your house or your vehicle as such. So if you follow these small nuances, you could actually sail through without having much problems during this period. So once Shani move into your second house, then things will ease out in a larger way. Guru moving into your, or Jupiter moving into your fifth house next year will completely change things for you, bringing you better luck. And Rahu Ketu, which moves into your 11th house as well as the fifth house in December, that will also be better, because 11th house and Rahu being there will bring you lot of gains as such. So just lie low for this period. You can actually get better results in the next 1 year and move ahead. In the long term, everything is for success, and whatever happens for good only. See, there is a lot of time and effort that I am putting into research and give you analysis of each of the Rashis. Your support is extremely important for me, and request you all to subscribe to my channel and press the notification button and press all so that whenever I upload a new video, that will come to you directly. If you like the analysis that I have provided, request you to put a thumbs up on this video, like this video. Please share it with your friends and family. And also leave your thoughts through comments so that I can understand what are the other aspects that I should really look at and provide you analysis based on that. And that could be improvement points while I'm making these videos. In case you are interested in reaching out to me for personal horoscope or Janam Kundli consultation, you may do so in the WhatsApp number given below. Video and audio consultation options like through phone calls or through video streaming platforms are available. Please avail the options and I'll be able to give you the right direction based on your horoscope charts for the future, and that will be the right recipe for success. Thank you very much. Namaste.